We're on Beitzah Perek Daled, Mishnah Aleph, first Mishnah in the 4th chapter of Masechet Beitzah. Our Mishnah is going to turn to other things Chachamim didn't want you to do, even though you're doing things to prepare for, or things that you need to do for Yom Tov. But these are things or activities that Chazal want you to do in a different way in order to recognize that it's Yom Tov. Hamevi kadei yain mimakom lamakom. Let's say I'm bringing jugs of wine from one place to the other. Lo yivi'em besal. I can't bring them in a basket. Ube kupa. Kupa is an even bigger basket. Why? Because he says latet shalosh ve'arba kadot betoch sal o kupa, to put 3 or 4 in a sal. I mean, to put them in a crate and carry them. Mishum dinir ekem asechol lasek masol, because it's like you're carrying, business stuff. You're carrying products from place to place. Okay. Therefore, aval maybe al ktefo o lefanav. So I mean, they would carry them, I guess, on a basket on their head or behind them. But you can put it on your shoulder or carry them before. You can carry 3 or 4 bottles. Interesting to know, the Bartanura said, I don't know if you noticed this, the Bartanura said, oops, I have to make this bigger. If you have to carry it, from the back, from the warehouse into your house, then you're allowed to do it. But a person should make an effort to be aware that it's chol, that it's Yom Tov, and it shouldn't look like chol. Similarly, you have to bring straw for your animals, or sometimes they used it to burn, to start fires. Lo yafshil et hakupa la'acharav. You shouldn't throw the basket behind you and carry it on your back, because that's the way they would normally carry it. Avamiviyahu biyado, but you are allowed to carry it biyado, in your hands. Okay? Umatchilim ba'aremat hatev. This is an interesting halacha. You're allowed to matchilim, start or take from the aremat hateven. So they would have different areas where they would keep teven, where they would keep straw. I.e., the straw that they would keep, they would have it prepared at the side of the house for that's what they were going to use to burn or to feed the animals. But then they had another arema, okay? They would have another pile of teven that they would keep, longer storage that they would then bring from the barn or what have you. So the Bartanura explains, even though you did it lizamein, remember we learned this term, to prepare it or to have it in mind from before Yom Tov. You wouldn't normally take it, lahasik means to burn from it. This Tana says, okay, he doesn't hold the muktzah. Remember we learned that's Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Shimon did not hold of the din of muktzah. Okay, so therefore he said you're allowed to go to Arimat HaTeven and you're allowed to take from this pile of straw even though you didn't prepare it from Erev Yom Tov. Aval lo ba'itzim shebe muktzah. But even according to Rabbi Shimon, who does not hold of muktzah, he does hold of muktzah in some cases. You can't take from eitzim shebe muktzah. What's the muktzah? Let's look at the Bartanura. The muktzah is rechavash acharei abatim kuya muktzah. There was a place behind the houses that was called muktzah. Why is it muktzah? Remember, muktzah it doesn't mean you can't touch it. A phone is not muktzah because you can't touch it. It's muktzah because it's something that you didn't have in mind to use. It's muktzah. It's pushed away. It's not in your use. It's designated not to use. Al shem muktzeh le'achor. It's pushed to the back. Ve'en nichnasim v'yotzim sham tadir. And you don't normally go there. Okay, so therefore you had a place, it was like a storage area for wood. What kind of wood are we talking about? Hacha here. And they're long wood beams that were used for building. The muktzeh machmat chisaron kis ninu. There's a certain kind of muktzeh of chisaron kis, of lost money, chisaron kis means lost value, of lost money. I mean, you wouldn't take, if you have building materials, you don't burn them. Okay? Shedmeim yikarim, they're very expensive. So therefore, a person not only doesn't have in mind to use them like the straw, he has in mind not to use them. He specifically doesn't want to use them, and he has in mind not. Therefore, that's ibaha, afilu Rabbi Shimon, deledle muktzeh modeh. Even Rabbi Shimon, who normally doesn't hold a muktzeh, he holds there are certain areas, so that's why I think I've said in the previous Mishnayot, even Rabbi Shimon who says, matchilim ba'arimat hateven, that you don't have to have the straw designated in order to use it, he does hold that in certain areas, in certain cases, there is such a thing as muktzeh. If you know, I'm not going to use it, and then for some reason you say, okay, let's just burn up the cedar panels that I have that I'm going to make my deck from. Even Rabbi Shimon would say, no, you can't do that. That's something that you designated not to use. That's muktzeh, not only in muktzeh, it's muktzeh, and you can't use it on Yom Tov. Stop here, designate our learning. So, my father, Rav Simcha B'Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.